Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I am still knitting Helen's. I should have this finished, but I've had a lot of trouble with both of my wrists. I don't think it's just the knitting, I think it's just arthritis in general. I do have arthritis. I have had it for a lot of years. And now and again it flares up. And I haven't had any trouble with it for quite some time, but I think that's what's been happening with my I don't think it's just the knitting and the gardening. I think maybe they've been aggravating it a bit, but I think it's that time when it's going to start trouble. And I had to walk over to the post office today, and I wished I'd went in my car. I've had to go to the post office once or twice because I think the last time I went in my car I had a little cardigan to post and a few knitting patterns, but I was also going somewhere else as well shopping, so that's usually when I go in my car. But if I'm not going anywhere else, I just walk over, and it's normally about a 15-minute walk, but I think today it took me, I would say, more than 20 minutes because I was having trouble with my hip and my leg, and which is why I think it's the arthritis flaring up again. It's been quite some time since I've had any trouble with it, but I was at my granddaughter's yesterday, and I took my own knitting with me, and I even had a bit of trouble doing that because my wrist was aching. My left wrist, it wasn't my right. This was the one I had all the bother with, the right one, but it was the left one yesterday. It must be something to do with just moving, twisting it, and then it's arthritis affecting it, I think. It feels okay just now, but it's my left side, was my hip and my left leg that I had the trouble with walking over to the post office. So I think that's what it is. I think it's just arthritis in general. But like I'm saying, I did a little bit of my own. That was all I managed to do yesterday, and I didn't do any at all when I came home. Wrist was aching and hurting that much. I just didn't do it. I just sat and watched the television and that. But I did get up nearly up to the armholes. I haven't got my tape measure in here. It's in the other room. Yeah, but I think I'm not. Probably got a couple more inches to do and I'll be up to the armhole. And then there's not much more after that because it's just a set-in sleeve. So when I get up to the armholes, it's more or less just going around in a sort of half circle thing up for the shoulder part. So it's not going to take much longer. I might even have it ready for Thursday when I go to the bingo. But anyway, like I'm saying, it seems okay just now, so I'm just doing what knitting I can to get this finished for Helen so I can post this off to her as well, because I haven't got much more to do. You know, I've got the other pieces and that done there. The other sleeve, I've got the other sleeve somewhere. This is a second sleeve. I think the other sleeve's in my bag over there. I'm not going to pull everything out. But anyway, I have been looking on, I can't remember whether I did a video telling you about the discs that one of my subscribers called Julie sent to me, and there were knitting patterns on these discs, and I'll have to put my knitting down to show you. I think I probably did do a video, but just I can't remember. You know, I do that many videos. But these are the 4 discs, and it's called Massive Knitting Patterns. The set 1. That's disc 2. The disc 1 is into my computer at the moment. There's disc, so that's 3 more discs. The one that I've been looking at today, which I'm going to show you what's in it. It's unbelievable what's in it. That one is all babies and children's knitting patterns from just about every brand name you can think of from A to Z. And I have been going through it, and I spend at least an hour a day since I got that disc, and I still haven't got to the bottom of it yet. And that one was for babies and very small children things. This is the disc 2 has got, I wrote it on what's on, it's magazine. knitting. It's things that's been in magazines and that, patterns in magazine. I've had a quick look, but I think there's an awful lot in that as well. And there's another one, disc number 3, that's got baby and children's things in it. I've had a quick look, just a quick look at these to write on the disc what is actually in them. And that one, disc number 4, is just all sorts in it. Adults and that. And then she also sent me one that says toy and gift knits. That's that one. And there's another one in there where there's just things for dolls in that one. And then I have another one here that just says for toys. But these have just been put onto discs. But these ones here are proper discs that are bought. They're not something somebody's made up. They're a set that you can buy. So I have been taking some of the patterns, the PDFs. I just have to click on the PDF on the disc and drag it across into a folder in my computer and just drop it into the folder. That's all I have to do. And I've printed 1 or 2 of the patterns here just to show you, but I'm going to show you what's on the disc as well, but I'm just going to show you what's on what the kind of thing you get. Now this one is called Star Bright Baby Cardigan and Hat. It's a red heart. It's a free pattern. I think I have this myself. I think I got this, a PDF of this from, I think it was from Lovecraft, because I got a lot of patterns of myself, free patterns of Lovecraft. That was one of them. It's a lovely little set, which I'm going to knit for the sell. It's knitted from the neck down. I've never done a one like that before. So this will be a first for that one when I start that one. And then I've seen this one. The little boy's little jacket with a little hood. And these are all free patterns. They're not, I don't think they're ones you can buy. Some of them were bought ones. That was a bought one. It was an emu. That was one of the ones I got off the disc. Those 3 there were what I found on that disc. That's an emu one. This one there has the name of wherever the pattern was bought from. I think it says Wand in Wool Basket. Some wand and, never heard of wand in it. So that's, because some of them you can see they've been somebody's patterns because they have like lines where they've been folded and thing and all. So where they've getting them all from, I don't know, but those are ones. I printed these out in my own. I had to alter how they were in the pattern. You know, I printed them, so that one there just has the instructions on one side. The rest is all plain, but it's a lovely one with a little. It's got little daisies. I don't know what's. My computer's going light and dark again. I should have used my tablet, but it's too late now. It's got little daisies on the thing that I think they are sewn on, but I can embroider them on myself or something like that. But there's some lovely patterns that, and I like the smaller size patterns like that because they're easier to handle. I don't like the great big A4 ones. The A4 ones are like a full sheet like that. I just do not like those ones. They take up too much room, and these ones are so much better. The way I make them out myself. Because you don't buy them. I don't think you can buy any small ones like that in the shops now. They're all such large patterns. But anyway, I'm going to show you the, oh, there's one of my discs on the floor. I'm going to show you, stop this. Now, I used my phone in the contraption I had on my table to look at my screen, and I think that the internet on my phone is different to the internet on my computer, and I think they were interacting with each other. So when I'm doing things, when I'm showing you things on it, they're sort of coming in and out like that. Can't explain it, like pulsing. That's like pulsing now and again. So I couldn't do anything about that. It's just the way it goes. But because I can't get things where you can just click on the screen and record it. It just will not. I've tried to do that before, but it just will not work in with the rest of my video. I've tried to join the bits together like that, but it just will not do it. So I had to do it separate on my phone and that. So I'm going to show you that now. So I'm going to stop this video and just show you what's on that disc. This is just give you a little look at all the knitting patterns I have on these discs that Julie sent to me. And all I have to do is click on any of them. We'll pick up Emu. Pick up Emu. And they're all, my camera doesn't like being so close to my computer. It must be causing that little movement. It's stopped there now anyway. But these are all the patterns, and all I have to do is click on any one. It comes up. Took a while for that one. I think my phone is, I think that the wireless is interacting with the one on my computer because I'm holding it close to my computer. And anyway, that's all I have to do. Shut that one down. And I can just drag and drop and put them in any I want into my computer. Go on another one. Windy ones down here. There you are. Here's a windy one with hats on. And another windy one down here. What's this one? Oh, for dolls. And they're free for anyone that has these discs. You just drag and drop them into your computer. I'll go through some. There's King Cole. Where are they? There's some King Cole. There's just about every brand that you can imagine. See what this one is. Another one, cardigans and sweaters and all the instructions there. Another one. And some baby ones. So 3 and 4 ply, it's a bit thin for what I use. One at the bottom. Another little baby one there. The little jacket and rompers, pants and mitts. You got this one at the bottom is. And that's a baby layette, like blanket, hat, knee coat and little booties. It's what you call a layette, or what you used to call them years ago. We have Surdo, where are they? With Surdo. We'll have lots of Surdo. Yeah, they can go and scroll. There's just so many. I'm just scrolling up and down here, and some of them are really old, but a lot of them are timeless. Little patterns there. More there. This is called the Sunshine series. Yeah. Some more cardigans, dress and little bonnet. More cardigans, matinee coats. And this is the one with lots on here. That's a little, I think that's like a romper thing. It looks like she's wearing. Yeah, there's a cardigan with a skirt there to match. All sorts in here. Oh, we've had that one. And that I have that pattern myself. That's the one I did recently, the little one down here, but it was in white on the other pattern. I have this whole pattern here with all of these on. But my pattern is in a little bit, not such a good shape. I think I could print this one out for myself. Now I'm having a cup of tea while I'm talking here. Oh, only this one here has 8 pages on it because there's such a lot in it. And look at the price, 7pence halfpenny or 7.5 pence. I don't think I even paid that. I think I've had bought mine, must have been before this one came out. That's Sewed On and the Stylecraft. There's just about every single brand name of knitting patterns you can imagine here. Let's see, whatever, cardigans and sweater. I haven't looked through them all yet because it's taken such a long time to look through them. There's so many of them. There are actually thousands. That's in them, some nice ones. I think I already have a lot of these patterns actually myself. And there's more with a bit cable and little embroidery in the middle of the cable there. Some of the styles, they're old but they're timeless, you know, you still do the same ones. There's some more. So many. And for all of these, whichever I want to keep out of them to print out for myself, I just, and I find pictures. Now I've got disc PDFs, that's why I put them into there. And to drag and drop them, all I have to do is click on that one there, take it across to the other side, and that's dragged and dropped it into the, and there, that's another one I have. These are ones I've been putting into my, from the disc, but I've been looking through them and I've only gotten as far as patterns, I think, patterns here. I've still got all these rest down here to check, yeah. I have looked in some of the other ones like Serdar and There's a lot of... Oh, these are really old-fashioned. This is not sixpence, it's sixpence. The way we used to spell, you know, money then, you had a D over it, not a P. So these are before the 70s. But they're probably more like about the 50s. These little baby ones there. So that's just to give you a little look at what is on these discs that Julie sent to me. So as you can see from what I've just shown you, it's amazing how many different brands of knitting patterns there were. I think some of them aren't even in production anymore. I think a lot of them have, you know, went by the wayside. But there's so many patterns, I don't even know where to start with some of them, and that's just one disc. I've got another 3 discs to go through, and I have spent, since I got that disc off Julie, I think one day I spent about 3 hours on it, going through them, because one of them, I think it was the Sirdar in particular, there were so many Sirdar. Sirdar must be the most popular patterns going. There were so many of them, it took me all that length of time just because I was having to click on them to see what they were and whether they were worth me putting them into my computer and that. So I've been taking what I want out of the discs, because naturally some of them are really old-fashioned. You know, I wouldn't be bothering with some of them, but some of them are the styles are timeless. It doesn't make, for babies, it doesn't make any difference how long ago they were. So that was my little bit video for today, to show you just really what was on that disc. So the thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.